Lagos State Government deepens digital governance through data validation workshop. Federal government terminates Benin Sapele Warri Road contract. On the foreign scene, authorities issue warning as Hurricane Eric nears Mexico. And in sports, Nigeria's Super Falcons to play Ghana in a friendly match ahead Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. The Lagos State Government, through the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, has reaffirmed its commitment to data-driven governance by hosting a data validation and data collection system review workshop. The training was organized by the Lagos Bureau of Statistics, LBS, to enhance administrative data quality and promote the use of technology in policy planning and implementation. Declaring the workshop open on behalf of the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Olayinka Ojo, emphasized that accurate and reliable data remain the bedrock of effective decision-making, efficient service delivery, and public trust in governance. According to her, deploying the Eco 360 data collection app by the Bureau is a major step towards automating and digitalizing the state's data management system in alignment with the Smarter Lagos vision. In his remarks, Director of Lagos Bureau of Statistics, Bashiru Osenyope, reaffirmed the Bureau's mission to ensure comprehensive data validation across all government commissions and to develop a robust manpower database for strategic planning. In a bold move aimed at addressing the rising costs of housing transactions and restoring order to the built environment, the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, LASRERA, has announced a strategic collaboration with the chairman of the 57 local government and local council development areas LCDAs in Lagos State. This initiative is designed to regulate and reduce agency and legal fees charged by real estate practitioners, thereby easing the burden on residents and promoting transparency in property transactions. Speaking during the meeting with the council chairman, Commissioner for Housing, Moruf Akinderu Fatai, stated that the aim of the collaboration is not only to reduce the exorbitant fees being charged by some property agents, but to bring sanity to the built sector and make life easy for the average Lagosian. Akinderu Fatai emphasized that housing is a basic necessity and the Lagos State Government is committed to ensuring it is accessible and affordable to everyone in the state. Also speaking, Special Advisor to the Governor on Housing, Barakat Odunuga Bakari, stated that agency fees must be between 0 and 10%, stressing that anything beyond that is unacceptable and exploitative. The Kaduna State Emergency Management Agency has established 7 safe centers for people living with flood-prone areas or people living in flood-prone areas in the state. The centers, equipped with tents, food and non-food items and essential supplies, are ready for the temporary relocation of at-risk populations. The agency's Executive Secretary, Usman Mazadu, made this known at the high-level consultative meeting on stakeholders' readiness against the 2025 flood prediction held in Kaduna. Mazadu highlighted the agency's preparedness efforts, which include extensive stakeholder sensitization across predicted flood-prone communities and the pre-positioning of resources to ensure a timely response. He emphasized the importance of stakeholder engagement in ensuring a coordinated and effective response to the predicted floods. Mazadu reaffirmed Governor Uba Sani's commitment to safeguarding the lives and property of citizens, while noting that the current administration had prioritized safety and security, with the agency playing a crucial role in coordinating disaster management efforts. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, has announced the release of new guidelines for the Advanced Cargo Declaration regime, a move aimed at enhancing transparency, accountability, and efficiency in Nigeria's crude oil and petroleum exports. The guidelines issued under the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Advanced Cargo Declaration Regulation 2024 are designed to establish a robust framework for declaring and tracking crude oil and petroleum product exports from Nigeria. It is also meant for monitoring and accounting for the movement of crude oil within the country, preventing disruptions, theft, and under-declaration at export terminals, and ensuring that only certified and measured products are exported, supporting accurate revenue generation for the government. According to the Commission's Chief Executive, Benga Komolafe, the new regulations apply to all licenses and leases granted or preserved under the Petroleum Industry Act PRA 2021, covering crude oil, natural gas liquid, and petroleum products exported from oil terminals and export points in Nigeria. Komolafe explained that under the revised regime, exporters must obtain an export permit, vessel clearance, and a unique identification number through the NUPRC's online platforms before any shipment. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has ordered the immediate termination of the contract awarded to the construction company handling the Benin-Sapele-Warri Road for failing to deliver on the project. The project is a major highway reconstruction funded under the Road Infrastructure Development and Refurbishment Investment Tax Credit Scheme. Speaking in Abuja after a high-level meeting with contractors handling various sections of the road, Minister of Works David Umahi expressed displeasure over the contractors' persistent delays and abandonment of the project site despite several warnings and a final termination notice. The minister said despite the intervention by the Edo State government on the worst sections of the road, the contractor failed to mobilize to its portion of the site, leaving critical areas unattended. Umahi directed the permanent secretary to finalize the contract termination, initiate a joint measurement for completed works, and write to the company's bank for the recovery of the advance payment guarantee. He warned that failure to refund the public funds could lead to prosecution by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, has reaffirmed her dedication to championing the health and education of women and girls across the country. She pledged to expand the support through her office and ongoing national initiatives. Mrs. Tinubu made the commitment at the 7th Merck Foundation First Ladies Initiative Summit in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Speaking alongside First Ladies from 13 other nations, Mrs. Tinubu praised the Merck Foundation's commitment to training medical professionals across Africa and Asia, highlighting its impact on healthcare access and the advancement of girl-child education. Drawing on her background as a lifelong teacher and her leadership of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Mrs. Tinubu emphasized that empowering girls through education is foundational to building stronger and healthier societies. Wife of the President also hailed the Merck Foundation for its extensive scholarship program that has supported over 2,270 medical practitioners across 52 countries in 44 critical healthcare specialties. The summit served as a platform for African First Ladies to discuss ongoing challenges and progress in improving health systems, eliminating gender-based violence, and championing education for girls. It concluded that with renewed commitments by attending First Ladies to deepen collaboration with the Merck Foundation and intensify advocacy for women's health and empowerment across their respective countries. Now to foreign news. The United States National Hurricane Center, NHC, has warned that Hurricane Eric has strengthened into an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm as it heads towards Mexico's Pacific coast. It says maximum sustained winds in the storm had risen to 230 kilometers per hour late on Wednesday, with some additional strengthening possible. Forecasters expect it to make landfall later today, with the states of Osaka and Guerrero State most likely to be impacted by what the NHC says could be devastating wind damage. Meanwhile, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has told people in the storm's path to stay tuned to official communications, to stay indoors and not go out. Around 2,000 shelters have been set up across the states of Chiapas, Guerrero, and Osaka, and more than 18,000 first responders have been mobilized to prepare for the hurricane. It is expected to be the first to make landfall in Mexico this season, which runs from the start of June to the end of November. Now, sport. Super Falcons of Nigeria and Black Princesses of Ghana will clash in a friendly ahead of the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. The international friendly between the two superpowers of African women's football will hold in Morocco. The Super Falcons are scheduled to face Portugal in their second friendly ahead of the WAFCON 2024 finals in Lisbon next week, Monday. Justin Madugu's side defeated the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon 2-0 at the Moshood Abiola Sports Arena, Abeokuta, 2 weeks ago. Nigeria will be up against Tunisia, Botswana, and Algeria in Group B at the tournament. That ends the news at 10. Just before we go, always obey road signs and traffic lights. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 51,514 graduates applied for the graduate internship program designed to expose interns to hands-on work experience? Can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, try the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government, through the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, has reaffirmed its commitment to data-driven governance by hosting a data validation and data collection system review workshop. The federal government has ordered the immediate termination of the contract awarded to the construction company handling the Benin-Sapele-Warri Road for failing to deliver on the project. We also told you that the United States National Hurricane Center, NHC, has warned that Hurricane Eric has strengthened into an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm as it heads towards Mexico's Pacific coast. And in sport, Super Falcons of Nigeria and Black Princesses of Ghana will clash in a friendly ahead of the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbolago. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.